Welcome back, my fellow maniacs. This is Fallout Maniac 13 here. Sorry, just getting my headset set up. And today we are playing a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, just gotta log in. The game knows what time it is? That's interesting. Sounds good, actually. I'm excited for Season 2 Chainsaw Man. I remember when we watched that, Silver, we just kinda, we watched that whole thing, I was hyped. Alright. I'm gonna start a new game here. And hope for the best. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. Oh, Sayori, excuse me. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Damn. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Or Sayori, excuse me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Zachary.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Hold on, I'm gonna close my door real quick. I don't want anyone hearing me. Oh, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Zachary, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you.
I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Oh, how many times I gotta tell you this, woman? I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? Did I really? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. She's that annoying. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime, like every man should.
Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize, or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world
What is a neat? I don't even know what does that mean? Hold on. Before I continue, I have to look this up. What is a, and I gotta capitalize all these, neat. National eligibility, I can't say this on stream. Slang them? NEET is an acronym that stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. It originated as a British government, I don't know how to say that word. Oh, NEET, Urban Dictionary, hold on. The Urban Dictionary says NEET. This is a term used in the field of education. The acronym stands for Not in It. Okay, so basically... Okay, so she's worried about me becoming a bum. That's what it means. It's another way of... It's just an intellectual way of calling someone a bum. That's... Yeah, I'm really enjoying being friends with her now. Now I understand why the main guy doesn't like this fucking person.
You trust me, right?
Not after understanding the word of neat.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Well, I'll make you worry, alright. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Dude, how long were you just sitting there?
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Mimi.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, sorry if my reading is ass, people. I'm not good at reading. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title, Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Exactly, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry?
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, by the way, before I continue reading and going with the game, in case you guys are thinking I'm just talking to myself, I have Kiksuru in my ear. You guys can't hear him unless he includes his audio, but he's in my ear dying right now.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Or, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
Look, it looks like it's spelled as Natsuki, okay? Okay, Silver? Look, it has the NAT for not, then the SU for Sue, and then the KI for Ki. Natsuki! Natsuki! Look, how are you supposed to pronounce it? Natsuki? Natsuki? Really? Wait, that's how they pronounce it? Oh. I am just... Dude, I've been calling that anime character Natsuki this entire time. Look, excuse me for being stupid, okay?
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Look, I'm using that voice because it suits her. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already knew Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Zachary.
Monica smiles sweetly. I don't trust her. I've never seen this motherfucker in my life, and she's saying she knows me. Dude, my character's already confused on him not even knowing who this girl is, and she's saying nah, she must be the evil one here. I don't trust her. I don't like her. She's either a stalker or a killer. Oh, by the way, I've never seen anything on this game. I've never watched anything. This is a full-time experience for me. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. You see, that right there. Even if we've seen each other in the same class, why does she remember my face specifically? Nah. She has either elephant memory or she's a killer. Look, she's blushing, dude. She's blushing. Silver, she's gonna kill me. Help me. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Zachary. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori, crap, I already forgot how to pronounce it, mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand, mind you.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica... I follow.
It's delicious!
Girl, I haven't seen you take a damn bite. How are you gonna say that? Sayori talks with a mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Where? I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori, said...
Well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy.
Alright. You know why did I turn Scottish there? What? You know what? For when I use when I'm my character, I'm just gonna sound Scottish now. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set.
Wait, no, hold on. Wrong character. Aw, crap, I already fucked it up.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
Don't worry, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know... To be honest, I can't stand all the politics, the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Zachary, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga. Manga. Manga.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh shit. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. What do you mean? Her hands are behind her back.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Oh crap.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. What? No, I have to make a new voice as the commentator part? Ah, crap. Let me come up with something real quick.
Oh, yes. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror. I read a horror book once.
I just apparently grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Gary might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that.
Yo, by the end of me streaming this, I'm not gonna be able to talk for days, bro. My voice is gonna be dead by the time I'm done. Let me take a drink of something. I'm happy you're enjoying it then. Well, I'll upload it as soon as I can. I have to upload some other stuff that I recently recorded, but I will get to this as soon as I can, and I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, let me know if you include your audio at all. Let me know if you include your audio at all. I know, but no, alright, you good.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Oh.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eye thought over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori, sidles up a poem. No, Sayori,
Siddles? Sidles? Fuck. What is that second word, bro? I'm stupid, okay? You know what? I'm too lazy to look it up, so I'm just gonna...
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki! You write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I just think that's impressive. Why don't you sell them sometime?
No.
Natsuki's averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Starting that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I love how that's the character I pick for this voice, man. I'm loving this. I'm trying to keep a straight face while doing this. I hope you know how hard this is.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I don't know what noise to make with that. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look wistfully at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
For us, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zachary?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry. I thought...
Zachary?
Eat it all.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
This sounds wrong with the Herbert voice. I don't know if I should be doing this.
Alright. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you literally just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
I mean, if I was Natsuki, I would be too. I'd be also very upset. You know, you slaved away in the kitchen, baking all this food, and then they don't join after all, and they enjoy it. I'd be upset too.
And that makes it official.
How is it a fever dream, Silver? What's wrong with it, bro? What's wrong with it?
Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zachary, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Right. Poems, right. Oh, fuck me.
Can I really impress the class to harmonica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Zachary! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. I guess she's always stayed after school for clubs.
Sad. Might as well.
With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yeri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come find me.
My voice is dying. Let me take a sip of my Arizona. Did you think I was just gonna read them all normally? You thought wrong. Well, what voices do it? I can only do one female-esque voice, and it's already ass. What do you want from me?
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Oh crap, do I get to write it myself?
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Oh crap. Scars. anxiety. Cage. Broken. This is gonna. I'm gonna write a very sad poem. Despise. Climax is funny. Misery.
Kawaii.
Forgive. Anger. How long is this poem? Pain. Alone. Death. Dark. No fucking way. Doki Doki. I got an achievement. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Spend enough time during phone mid-game for the... Man, I don't know if that's if I should be happy I got that or not. Is it saying I'm slow? I got an achievement saying I'm slow. Agonizing. I'm gonna be honest. There are four really good words here. Inferno. Massacre. Or is that mascara? Okay, good. I thought so. And then there's hurt. The fourth one, milk. Milk's a really good one. I like milk. But I'm gonna be edgy and put massacre. Horror. Depression. Existence. Holy shit. I kind of want to use that one now, though. Because I'm making a sad poem, but I mean, there are other words I could use, like defeat. I could use crimson. Now I'm going with crimson. I'm going with crimson. Hopefully that doesn't dramatically affect it. I'm gonna be upset if it's shit.
Hi again, Zachary.
It's so weird that I kind of regret putting my actual name. Mainly because it's weird seeing a game character say my name in their chat.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Zachary. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Damn!
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zachary always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Yeah.
Huh? It is dying. I'm happy you can tell.
He helps me with busy work, without me even asking.
Yo, I just got a message on Xbox. I don't even know this person. What? Hold on, it like, it's not loading up. Oh wait, no it is. Oh, it's just spam. They're trying to invite me to a group or something. Wait, hold on, it's loading. I just want to double check. That's rude, it's taking too long. I'm streaming. I'm gonna focus on that more.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Hold on, I have a kitty trying to get my attention. You go play, Gloom.
How come? You and Zachary can become good friends too.
Sayori.
As usual, Sarah seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Right, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yes. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. so I picked out the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... I was a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like. Despite me not reading much.
Yeri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I hope I can actually read the book. I'm curious what it is.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Sure. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner.
Why the corner?
Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual.
What do you mean? It sounds like something only intellectual people would... Wait. Hold on, I'm stupid.
But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Oh crap, I'm mixing the female voice with Herbert. My bad.
It doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event, it was more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after that, they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this.
Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it. Right, that wasn't why... Yeah.
Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is, then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
Oh, sorry if my Arnold and Kermit sounds too similar. The way I do them both, it's very, very, like... I did Arnold and I figured out how to do Kermit on accident, doing a very high-pitched Arnold. So doing either of those is killing me right now.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Oh, shit. Oh.
I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud.
I'll glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have we gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Actually, it looks really well kept. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about.
I run my fingertips down the sides of Sayori.
Hold on, I gotta read this properly.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out.
Man, you really need the brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. What am I, her fucking dad? Jeez.
I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's just downright. Oh, that's just mean.
That's super mean. Sorry.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later.
I start to button her blazer from the bottom.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
But why is this one so hard to close?
I struggle to fully close the button in your chest.
There's gonna be so many weird things I say as Herbert today. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you had ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Am I calling her fat, bro? What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Holy shit. Oh, I can't keep a straight face at that. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying...
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Oh, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little easier, or earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, I was just joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell. With you sometimes, it's so impossible to tell. Okay, everyone. Huh?
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Zachary, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. Fuck me.
I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
I'm gonna take another sip of Arizona. I'm dying over here. Holy shit, I've been doing this for an hour? How long is this game, bro? Well, fuck it, I'm gonna record longer.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sayori and Mark enthusiastically pour out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Oh crap, I get to decide. You know, what? That Yuri. It was Yuri. I'm gonna go Yuri first. She's my favorite so far.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her first. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's not bad, eh? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
More like her hair.
I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to a new people.
It's fine. I really didn't notice.
What are you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make that style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be primed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just Finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I get it.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
I want to know what I wrote, damn it. I'm pissed.
Which itself is kinda funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Okay, I can't fucking...
Ghost under the light. The tidness of my lair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Battling, it must be this one, the last remaining sheet light to love withstood the last, or the least I should say, of time. The last, yet so replaced by the sickening blue-green hum of the future. I battle claims, beetling an air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
I'm gonna be honest, audience, you should probably take the time to read this for yourself, because I have no idea what this says for the most part. I tried. I'm... Holy hell.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Nah. What? Wait, hold on. How did she know I was struggling? No, there's no way. There's no, it's freaking me out a little bit. I wasn't thinking that at all. I'm totally lying to her.
But it took you a long time to read.
Oh shit.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Wait, shit, no, wrong character, shit, wrong voice. I actually think a handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about the ghost really at all, Zachary.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
You just said I looked at it a long minute. I don't... Yeah, you're going back on what you said, motherfucker.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only the being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering and harassed the remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Who should I show my poem to next?
I want to hear Natsuki's. And then I'll do Sayori and then Monica. Yeah, I'm saving Kermit for last. Deal with it.
Zachary, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What?
Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Well, we all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. I got her, man. I got her. She doesn't know what to say now, huh? You shut the fuck up real quickly, you fucking batch. Sorry, I had to say that she was being mean.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Okay, this one's a lot easier.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it.
So simple, I like this one. Silver, you there still? Just making sure you're still here, buddy.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it?
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like, in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess more weight into it than I had realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next?
Alright.
good, Zachary. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori? It must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez.
Your opinion was way more constructive than this.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. But I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Zachary poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It's just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? Like I said before, Zachary. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, let's see about that.
Dear sunshine, way you close through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I like that. Actually, I like that last part. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer? Just a little bit? To a yes or no question?
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
I'm gonna be honest, hers is my favorite so far. Because of that breakfast bit. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
tend to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright. Down to the person I think is gonna kill me in my sleep.
Hi, Zachary. Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm way better off just going with the flow until I'm more sad to be.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Zachary. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. You got me there.
I'll hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
I use some really dark, sad words for it. I don't know what she would like in that. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure? You're not reading into it too much, right?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound right here. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things, so it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Ah,
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then.
Oh shit. This is the longest one so far.
Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. The sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
This one's a little sus, I'm gonna be honest.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. Shit, you're telling me. I guess.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into across the room. Celery and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows further in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something?
It's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Kit? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Zachary did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Zachary liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri.
Yer stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous and Zachary appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zachary started showing up.
What the fuck? How did that come into play? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Zachary. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zachary.
Right. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zachary? Well...
You know, this is actually how I would react in this situation. I would just be, like, I would be speechless. I don't know about you, Silver.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be...
Oh, crap. Silver, I need your help. Please tell me you're still there. I can't hear you. You're muted, man. Chat, I need help. Chat, help me. What do I do? What do I decide? Should I go with not ski? Yeti? Help me, Sayori. This is a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna not be biased. You know what? Help me, Sayori. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth.
So instead, I turn to Yuri.
Yuri?
Her expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Sayori?
Huh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Zachary?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me,
Shit, I just made it worse, didn't I?
are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop!
Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been.
Why is that something she brings up?
Big and beautiful.
Sayori?
Viola stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So, this is why Sayori is vice president?
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is an amazing in her own way, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president. Regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Victory, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. But then that means I can get at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Hey, are you welcome?
Seth, let's go.
Sayora beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sarah and I have spent this much time together. I really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Zachary, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sarah still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, fuck, this is killing me. I'm gonna save. Well, this has been Fallout Maniac 13 with Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you guys enjoyed the video at hand, and I will if this is content you enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will continue to make more videos of this game and continue uploading more and more because I'm kind of invested myself. But yeah, I hope you'll have a good, rest of your day and everything. This has been Fallout Maniac 13. Stay radioactive. my fellow maniacs.